What's up? What's good? What's popping, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Stony. Welcome. I'm in a different location, so I got the beautiful background up. But let's tap into the message. Let's tap into the energy and see what message that you guys have today. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me because I won't be yelling too loud. All right. Okay, let's see what we got today. Let's see. All right, so you're doing something behind the scenes. You're patiently waiting for something. Well, God is making you wait. God is making you wait. All right, let's see. Oh, you got some bread. Y'all got some money in the bank. So you should be happy because you got more than most. A lot of people out here, you got more money than a lot of people out here. So y'all should be grateful about that. There's something that you are like hiding from the public that is very valuable, right? I feel like you're valued and you have something that's valuable. You're holding on to some stuff that's valuable. Could be money, jewelry, clothes, or something that can be like invested in, maybe paintings. Okay, you could have invested in some stocks or bonds, but your higher self is like, yeah, you're good with this money, but you need to make money moves. You've been making money moves. Not that you need to, it's just that that's what you've been doing. Your higher self is like, yeah, we're on our soul's journey. We're doing what we got to do. We making moves. We're not staying still. We're focused. So you're focused, collective. That's good. And it's something that like you're hiding behind your back. That's very valuable that you can literally take to the bank. All right. But you might not have known what to do with it because there's so many options. There's too many options in front of your face. You may not know what to do with whatever this is that you're hiding behind your back. Wow. But I don't know who you've been cursing out, but talking back has been working for you. Not really so much argument. I feel like there's some type of confusion that is leading someone to heartbreak. Like there's some type of emotional confusion that's leading somebody to heartbreak. Someone needs to like cheer up, or they need to like talk to other people who are high vibing. Maybe reinstate something, some type of friendship. A friendship could have a friendship could have got destroyed because someone was deceptive. Someone did something deceptive and it caused heartbreak. It was not successful. Maybe you don't need to make jewelry. Perhaps you need to make something else and sell it. But yeah, you may need to group up with someone. Someone could be in your energy and they're trying to be deceptive, but they couldn't do it by themselves. It's like they need to group up with somebody. Okay, if this is like a partner or someone that you wanted a romantic relationship with, like it didn't work. Somebody's definitely somebody's doing something. I feel like they're trying to poison you, but it's not working. They need a group. They need a few people. And whoever's coming up against you, they know this. They know. They okay, so maybe somebody can't handle you alone because you're too powerful. Like you're some type of magician. But the only thing is that you don't you're like Houdini. You know what I mean? Houdini is a different type of magician. It's like you get out of stuff or something, or you just manifest differently and people don't know how you got it. You know, with other people, you can see their hustle. The magician, you can see their hustle. But it's like you may not have a job, but you still make it. You still make enough as people, or not even. I'm not gonna say make enough as people that got a job, but you make people don't see you hustle, so they don't know how you making money. You know, somebody else could be like, "Oh, I sell jewelry." You got the jewelry there on the table. Nobody knows what you sell, but you get as much money as the next hustler. Your enemy knows that they cannot defeat you by themselves. They know that they have to go get a group because somebody tried to come and deceive you single handedly, but they chose the wrong thing to try to deceive you with, and it failed miserably. So now they got to go back to a group of people and have a conversation and talk. So they're going to be attacking you because they think you're a magician. The magician just came out. That's what they're attacking. You're a different kind of magician. You're Houdini. They think that you're who was the other magician? All right. Not David Blaine, because David Blaine, the devil would have came out. The devil card would have came out for David Blaine. They just think that you're a regular. Dang. David Copperfield. They think that you're David Copperfield, and you're not. You are Houdini. They're gonna attack whatever you're manifesting. So if you show whatever it is that you're selling, they're going to attack that. If you show whatever it is that you're hustling, that you're manifesting, if you show whatever it is that you're thinking about, and that's why I see why you're in the hangman energy, because whatever is behind your back, you're hiding that so it won't get attacked. But your enemy knows like they need to see something and they can't see something, so they can't attack it, so they go back to a group. They go back to a group of people to do this because they need to see like your hustle or something like that. Because that's what they're attacking. They're attacking your table. And being that they can't see your table, they can't attack you. Now, you have some type of spiritual gift anyway. This is about chaos. At the bottom of the deck is like chaos magic, I guess. At the bottom of the deck is chaos. So this must be all about magic and chaos magic because that's what they're attacking. Your table, your magician work. Now, you have a spiritual gift. Your spiritual gift comes from God. It could just be, I don't want to talk too fast because it's the Ace of Cups. I don't want to just say like, oh, your spiritual gift is unconditional love, is love. You're being offered a new spiritual gift. That's what that is. That's what that Ace of Cups is. You're being given a brand new spiritual gift. And your enemies know. Your enemies know a lot about you. They know a lot about you. And what they're trying to do is block you from receiving your spiritual gift. Or block you from receiving some type of knowledge. Like you get divine messages or you get divine instructions, you get divine knowledge. And that's your spiritual gift. They want to block it. They want to block everything. If it's a cup on your table, they want to block the cup. If it's a coin on your table, they want to block the coin. If it's a wand on your table, they want to block the wand. If it's a sword on your table, they just want to block it. They may want to take up something from your table, like okay, it's saying that you're supposed to be doing, you're supposed to take that spiritual gift that you have, that Ace of Cups, that new gift or whatever, or the gift of like knowledge, unconditional love, self-love. You be loving on yourself. That's a gift too. The fact that you get up and brush your teeth and wash your face, that is a spiritual gift because whoever you coming up against, it gives me, they don't clean their house. It gives me, they don't wash their behind. So you already 10 steps ahead just by getting up and washing your face. Yeah, and taking care of like your home, taking care of your kids, cooking and cleaning, being disciplined, working from home. This is how you use that information. Like you got to use it in a physical world. Whatever God is telling you, don't just be like, okay, I know. No, you have to apply it. So God is going to be telling you like things to do, how to take action. But it's like it's you don't know nobody, you do it by yourself and it's like discipline. You got to be real disciplined with this, with the word that's given to you, with the knowledge that's given to you. You have to bring it into fruition. You're going to have to put yourself in a certain position and defend it because they're going to attack you again. So make sure you get up, you do what you got to do. You handle your business, you pay all your bills, you mail all your bills out. You know what I'm saying? You cook your dinner, you clean the house, you feed the kids, you braid up their hair, whatever. Clean the bathroom, do all that. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. That's literally your spiritual gift. It's like, damn, I'm glad I could take care of myself. Take care of your temple. The temple where God resides. Take care of that. Because they're about to attack you again. It's going to be another energetic attack. It's like you beat them. You beat them when you stay disciplined. You beat them when you stay determined. You beat them when you stay dedicated. You're going to have to sweep them out. You're going to have to sweep this energy out. Sweep them up, sweep them by their feet, sweep them out. Oh my God. You become a teacher. You become some type of teacher. The Hierophant is here. Like you win, but I'm not sure what it is you win. Some of you, this may be like a divine masculine reading. So it's just like you evolve now You just learn spiritually what to do. Like you spiritually elevate. And then you embody this divine masculine energy. Somebody is getting into a relationship. I feel like you're getting into a commitment. Y'all could be fighting over a man, or these is two men fighting over women, but one of them, which is you, you're going to end in some type of loyal commitment. Something is manifesting, but it's like it looked like a person, not no king, not no queen. This is the Hierophant. This is like you manifested a divine masculine, and it's like all you do is mind your business. It's like the more you focus on doing the right thing by yourself and your family, and the things that you have right now, it's like that's what it is. For Pentacles, you value everything that you have right now. Like that's your esteem. And it may be the Four of Pentacles. That don't mean like an amount of money. That just means you hold on to things, you value certain things. And because you value certain things, you're getting more. So now you're getting a commitment because you started acting like a wife. Like you got some unconditional love, or you started loving on yourself, you started acting like a wife. And then you defended that energy because these people want to come back and attack you. They trying to attack your relationship. Somebody came in like a fake lover, or you had a relationship with a fake lover with it was a sexual relationship. Don't have to be bad or anything, but it was just like romantic. You had a romantic commitment with someone that ended, and they must have went to like a third party or something like that. Right? So it's like whoever that was, they could have been part of like a whole grand scheme or something else. Trying to keep you from this commitment, trying to keep you from this divine masculine at the end of the day, or try to keep you from evolving into this divine masculine. Somebody could have put a pretty girl in front of your face to tempt you so that you would get into a third party situation. But I feel like that temptation didn't work. You wasn't falling for that. So now they're like, okay, I know you're not gonna, like, your enemy knows you're not gonna fall for temptation. So they're trying to knock your money, knock your hustle. They're trying to knock over your hustle. But it don't seem to be working either. These people, somebody's not going to have a relationship. That's their karma. They're like, because they're interfering in your love life, they are void of one. They don't get one. They don't get nobody to love. They don't get nobody to love them back. I mean, like, that's this person's karma. Like, somebody is sacrificing a relationship so that they can attack you in your relationship. So you know how things come back on people like threefold or tenfold. This person don't mind sacrificing true love or sacrificing their divinity and their divine partner. But it's crazy because you get yours and they sacrifice theirs. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you're home. You're real comfortable. You're in a twin flame connection. You have a twin flame. And then you take the money that you have, or you take the things that you value, and you keep moving forward. Like, you need to be proud at the fact that you have faith. You need to be proud of the fact that you're still moving forward, even though you don't have, quote unquote, as much as everybody else. That's what they hate about you. They hate your hustle, but they don't know your hustle. They hate your hustle, but they don't know. They just hate your growth. because they don't know your hustle. Your higher self is saying that your life is coming together. Your higher self is saying you making these money moves and your life is coming together. The Emperor. Your higher self is like you're good. You're stable. You're a boss. You can't really find the boss. You're not gonna find. See, somebody got you confused. They think that you're a worker, and in reality you're a boss. That's where these people got you confused. So when they attack you, they really don't know how to come at you because they're not on your level. They're workers. They're workers, and they're not on your level. All right. You could have gave somebody something, or somebody gave you something and took a step back to see if it worked. All right. Or you could have gave somebody something and took a step back to see and then distance yourself. Like somebody gave someone something and then distance themselves, or you need to wait for something. Like something was given to somebody else, but it may not have been given to you, and you may feel some type of way about it because something. Oh, all right. So somebody could have been cheating on you, messing with somebody else. It don't even matter because your partner, if this was like an old partner or an old fling, yeah, this person is moving on. You could have been dealing with an old partner or an old fling and they cheated on you or something. You're about to meet somebody brand new. This Hierophant right here. You're about, because this person is moving on. Somebody knows like they can't defeat you, or they know they can't just get at you with anything. They know they can't come toward you empty handed. Hold on, I'm going too fast because there's something happening here with this Three of Cups and this Three of Wands. It's like you need to communicate with somebody. You need to talk to someone. Oh, there's too many cards out here. Let me just get these things situated. Your money is growing, but it's like you're a boss and you may be waiting to get paid. Like if you are a worker and you're not, though. That's why you're feeling slighted. You're not getting paid like a worker because you're a boss. Like your higher self is like, nah, babe, you're a boss. You go to the bank. I don't know why you're waiting. I don't know why you expect something or you're waiting for something and you may be a little bit delusional about getting it, and you're going to feel some type of, and you're not going to get it, and you're going to feel some type of way about getting it. But then it's like you need to communicate with somebody, or somebody needs to group up with someone and then be patient. I don't know who that is, but I know whoever's coming up against you, they spoke to you or they know something about you and they're being guided or they're moving forward. All right, they're trying to. Okay, so yeah, that's your spiritual gift. Let me see what else is going on with your spiritual gift. I guess you're gifted when it comes to communicating. You could be very smart, very direct, straightforward. You can articulate. You're a genius. You're highly intelligent. That's a spiritual gift. Like you have a gift to speak to anybody. You have the gift to cut anybody off. Like you have a head. You have your head over your heart. You don't. But it's just. But it's weird because you still have a heart. So it's like you're gifted because you have unconditional love, but you know when to cut. You know when to shut that down. You need to stay disciplined even when you don't feel good. Even when you feel sad, down, depressed. You could be disappointed in some type of communication that came in. I don't know, because maybe you keep looking in the past, or you keep talking to people that it's like once you talk to someone and you feel good, it's like you gotta walk away. Somebody gotta walk away because someone may be like in a low vibing energy, and it's cool to be around them for a little while, but like it's like that energy rubs off on you, and it could be like depression. Somebody's going through depression, and I feel like when you work and you're disciplined, this makes this person feel more down about themselves. Someone's like kind of jealous, but they won't say nothing. They won't dare say anything to you about being jealous. They're going to be spying on you, though. They're going to be spying on you and your partner. Whatever this is that you're loyal to, they're going to be spying. Let me see. All right, let me just clean the cards right quick. Sorry. Okay. All right, so all right, still, you're still holding on to something. You're still valuing something. All right, and yeah, still in the same energy. You're still holding on to something. You're still valuing something. You are still making money moves. You're still following your soul's mission, like your soul's journey. You're still on it. You're good. All right. You could be holding on to some car. You don't want to get rid of it. It's all right. Your car makes you feel good. You're like, damn, this is the only thing that keeps my esteem high is the fact that I got a whip. And you could be holding on to your whip, you know, even though like your higher self is saying you need to get that thing fixed. Okay. Now, your higher self is saying, like, take a look back, look over something, or do something every day. Like, I'm seeing you have like a daily routine. You may have like a spiritual routine, something that you do that works for you. Is saying like this is growing, or you're going to be able to like branch off. You're going to be seeing results. Okay, so your higher self is seeing results from you holding on to like your soul's journey, or from you investing in a car. You're going to be seeing results from you holding on to or valuing, I don't know, these moves that you're making. You're going to be seeing results. You out there making money moves, you're going to be making monetary results. That's what I'm seeing. Look at you, a boss. These same cards is coming out, and I shuffled OD just now. Like, y'all heard me shuffle for like a minute. The boss still coming out. You're still stable. You're still secure. It's like you're elevating. You're going to go from the Four of Pentacles, investing and holding on to money, to a boss, basically. To having your life all together. This is what you did. You put your life together. You made stability for yourself. You made security for yourself at the highest level. And it's working, but you need to be aware of your energy because you don't want to drain yourself. But I'm seeing you like it's working because you're passionate about it. Whenever you're passionate about something, that's the best thing to work on, because the passion will outlast anything. Your happiness, the fact that you have an interest in it, that'll outlast everything. You got to have a passion for something. That's why it's working for you. Because you probably was like I said, determined. You probably was determined. But beware of like burnout. Again, you need to like take care of yourself. Try not to burn out. Try not to overexert yourself. You need to take care of yourself. I'm seeing somebody offering you something. This person could be offering you their heart again. Somebody's making some type of love offer to you. Right? You need to acknowledge this love offer that somebody's giving you. Just acknowledge it. You ain't got to take it, but you can be like, okay, I see your cup. I see it. Why you keep putting your cup in my face? Like, somebody keep putting a cup in your face. Maybe they want you to drink alcohol, but you can't. You're a boss. You have things to do. It's like when you was making the money moves, although you was making the money moves for yourself, it's like you were working for yourself. And that's how you became a boss. Because you was working for Pentacles, because you value something. Look at the King of Cups up in your energy. What is he doing here? What is this King of Cups doing? What is this Pisces doing here? What is this Neptunian person doing here? What is this person from the dark side of Jupiter? They're from the dark side of Jupiter. Like, they don't expand in the sky. They expand in the ocean. You know how deep the ocean is? Just like with Jupiter, you know how vast space is? Yeah, these are both like expansion type people, but you got a Pisces, Neptunian, dark side of Jupiter person up in your energy, and they're not your friend. More than likely a hidden enemy, you know, someone who taps into your dreams. They astral project, rude, just rude. But this person, they could feel emotions bad. Okay, they have authority over that, so they may know how to manipulate you. They could be fake and phony. Like, this person can hate you and you'll never know it. This person could love you and you'll never know it. But this is not a love reading. So this person hates you and you probably don't even know it. And they're up in your energy. Like, I don't know if you're holding on to this person or you're valuing this person, but they're right there saying about your bank. Or they're right there every time you try to go to the bank. They right there. Like, why every time I go to the bank, you standing outside the bank door? Because they a bum. They probably opening up the bank door for people begging for change. No, let me stop. I don't know who this is. They trying to attack your life, that stable life that you have. They trying to cause a tower moment. They want things to like fall apart. They want your foundation to fall apart. This is what they're attacking. They're attacking your life, your happiness. They, because it's stable right now. You're in the Emperor energy. Is like you're sitting on a concrete throne. Is There's no going back from that. Your boss. They want all that to fall down. They want your crown to fall off, and whoever is with you. They don't care if you taking care of a family, if you taking care of a community. They want that whole empire to crash down. They don't want you to keep making money moves. They don't want you to be able to make a money move. If you making a money move to the bank, they're like trying to blow up the bank. Okay? But you have a spiritual gift, and guess what it is? The high priestess. You're intuitive, you're divine feminine. Like, God done already made you a divine feminine, so you can see everything before it come. You, like, weeks before people even think about the idea. As soon as that thought pops into the ethers, it comes to you already. You be knowing stuff a week in advance, months in advance. Can't nobody sneak up on you because your gift is that of the high priestess. You're a prophet. You're a prophetess. You are, you know what I'm saying? You are what you are. So, and you be knowing stuff. Mm-mm-mm. Spirit said just walk away. You don't even need to use your intuition. It's not something that you use. It's just something that comes to you. So there's nothing that you even need to do. Spirit is like, just walk away from this person. Don't do nothing. Don't use your gift. Don't tap into them or nothing, because it's a setup. All right, it's low vibing energy. Somebody wants to make you come into the dark, so that way they could put a sack over your head and beat you silly in the dark. Like, somebody wants you to come and play in the mud. You come down here and play in the mud, and that's not what you're going to do, because you're not going to tap into somebody's low vibing energy. You're not going to stoop on the level of this King of Cups, who has authority. This is somebody who could literally drink trash and will be good. You know what I'm saying? This is the fish, the two fishes. Pisces it's the moon card. The moon card is it could be very toxic water. The moon card is never clean water to me. I don't know. It's just never clean water. The moon card is always dirty water. So this is like someone who has authority over dirty water. Like, they could literally drink dirty water and be good or something like that. I don't know what type of animal does that. A catfish, maybe. I think a catfish could live in dirt because they eat dirt. There's a fish that eat dirt. So this person is used to living in a low vibrating energy, so they want to bring you there. You and your high priest high priestess energy. They want to bring you down to the gutter. And that's not going to happen because Spirit is like, no, that's low vibing energy. That's a setup in order to bring you to the gutter, put a sack over your head, and beat you silly. That's what's not going to happen. So, let's see. Yeah, whoever this is, you need to just reject them. Just walk away and reject them. Be like, oh, I don't like this. I'm gonna walk away. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna walk away because it's just low vibing energy and I don't tap into that. So you need to reject these people emotionally. Somebody, this King of Cups, he has authority over emotions. So that's why he's trying to tap into your emotions. But it's just like that's a low vibing feeling. So you're not going to tap into that. And then you're going to reject it because you're not going to tap into that. And then your high priestess. So you already can predict or you already get spiritual messages or you already can foresee certain things. So no one's going to sneak up on you. No one's going to try to, like, they could try to set you up, but you're not going to fall for it. All right? You're going to emotionally reject this person. Like, nah, I'm good. Because they just want to cause a tower moment. That's all they want to do is they want you to stop making money moves. They want you to stop moving. That's it. Now, somebody's going to be given some type of energy. I feel like it's you. Like, God is going to give you some type of mission. God is like, that's not your mission. Okay? Whoever this King of Cups is, that's not even your mission. That's not even something that you're supposed to act on. God's like, look over here. I got something for you to act on. I got a mission for you. I got some instructions for you. I got something I need you to do. And then you're gonna something about you is gonna change. Like your energy is changing. And because your energy is changing, these people are going to be so mad. They're going to be, that's all they can do. That's their karma. Their karma is like, oh, I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm bitter. So I'm going to be deceitful. I'm going to talk mess about you. I'm going to, like, somebody's super duper bitter. Super duper sad. Super duper bitter. They're going to be, like, bossing people around. Have an attitude. They're going to be misunderstanding. They're not going to be listening. They don't care. Like, so you don't piss somebody off. Okay? You don't piss somebody off. Okay? This King of Cups may call on someone else, like an air sign. This water sign may call on an air sign for, like, help. Right? That's their karma. They got to go relying on someone else. They got to go back and say, you know what? I failed. The tower did not happen. There was no chaos. What can you do? And then this Queen of Swords is like, all right, I told you, somebody's always trying to tag team you. But it never works because your spiritual gift is the high priestess. There's no higher. The high priestess, the high Raphant. They're the two highest spiritual cards in the whole deck. And somebody think that they could stop that. And that's your spiritual gift. That's what God gave to you. God gave it to you. You ain't make it up. It ain't come out of thin air. God literally gave it to you. The title, the position, the power. Judge a person by their fruits. God gave you this power. So use it. And I see you using it because these people trying to set you up. They're trying to get you to tread in mud, walk through dirt, walk through doo-doo. And it's like, no, that's doo-doo. Like, y'all just over there sitting in doo-doo? No, I'm good. You're good on that. Your energy is going to change, and because of that, it's going to make a lot of people mad. God is giving you a brand new mission. God is saying, yeah, that's done. That's finished. That's going to make a lot of people mad because you're rejecting their doo-doo. Like, you're rejecting their negative energy. It's like, oh, you're low vibing? All right, you have a good day. Bye. Yeah, you're doing that. You're a magician. You're manifesting. If you don't know what that word means, it means that you're making shit happen. You're making everything happen. For those people who don't understand English and don't know what the word manifest means, it means that you're making it happen. It's a short term to say a long sentence. Manifest. To make it happen out of nowhere, to bring it into fruition. Okay, whatever you're thinking and you're desiring, you bring it into the physical. That's called manifestation. Okay, nobody's going to sit here and say, oh, you know how you take stuff and put it in the oven and then the heat makes it rise up? No, we don't say that. We just call it baking. We just say we want to bake something. We don't say the process of it. We just say what the process is called. And that's what you're doing. You're manifesting. You're making things happen. You got everything out on the table. And you're getting what you want. You're communicating with the universe, and the universe is responding positively. And then you have integrity. It's like you got some type of hustle. You don't even want to hustle. You don't want to hustle. You got the skills, power, but you don't want to hustle. All right, you might want to just be legit, or I don't know what you want to do. We're about to see, but it's like I don't know. There's certain things that you reject, and it makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? You just don't take anything. You just don't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drink that, I'm gonna eat that, I'm gonna read that, I'm gonna watch that, I'm gonna listen to that. You don't do that. You're very picky and choosy. And that's where your esteem comes from, because you don't just take anything that's offered to you. You don't. Especially if you've seen it before. You're like, I've seen this before. You don't take anything that's offered to you. So certain things is like being exposed to you, right? I also feel like your higher self is saying, like, you're very positive, you're very optimistic. All right, your higher self wants you to be yourself. Your higher self don't want you to be no magician. You probably in the magician energy because you feel like you gotta hustle, you gotta bustle, you gotta make things happen, you gotta manifest. But it's like you really don't want to do it like that. You really don't want to force anything. You really don't want to manipulate something. Okay, I feel like you just want to be yourself. And then your higher self is saying, like, you're going to be very successful. All right, because you're not taking something from a magician. Like, there's a magician in your energy, and you're not accepting anything from this magician, and that's going to lead you to success, because you're not just going to take anything. Like, somebody's trying to hustle you something on the table, and it's like, I don't want nothing from the table, thank you. And this is what's going to lead you to some type of success. But you could be a cook. You may cook professionally, like you use your kitchen as an office, or you use your kitchen. Your kitchen could be a restaurant. You use your kitchen as a restaurant. All right. You may be the type that, like, I don't like outside food. You may not like outside food, or those trucks that sell, like, the halal trucks. You may not like the halal truck, or you don't like outside food. You don't like McDonald's. You just don't like people touching your food or something like that. Like, you're good. That stuff could have got you sick or something like that. Like, you don't eat McDonald's and Burger King. And anybody, Golden Crust, anybody that's making your food, pizza, a pizzeria, like anybody that got to put their hands on your food, I don't think you like that. I think you like, the most you like is a butcher to butcher the animal, pluck it and clean it, and for you to just go buy it and rinse it and clean it, with your lime and your lemon and your vinegar and your salt or whatever, and you just cleanse it yourself, and you make your own stuff, or you may want to even get your own farm or something like that. I don't know, but I feel like you're making your next move your best move. Like you're waiting for something. You're waiting to be served. You're waiting to be catered to. You're waiting to make your next move your best move. But for some reason, it's like someone is evil eyeing you, or like be careful of exerting your energy. Something is going to feel forced. It's going to feel obligated. Like you're obligated to do something. Like you're forced to do something. And then what's going to create an enemy. All right. There's something that you need to do where you need to be really strong. Because this is spiritual warfare. You need to realize that somebody is your enemy, and they really your enemy. Like this could be a friend, and you're like, no, this is my friend. They just act silly. No, this is your enemy, and this is spiritual warfare. There's no more. You're too grown now, or you're too woke. You're too spiritually woke. You have to recognize someone as an enemy. All right, your enemy, your op is at home, or they're in your home. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody could be in your home, they're an enemy because they're trying to cause some type of tower moment. They're trying to block you. They're not saying nothing to you, or they're trying to give you like an ultimatum, some type of choice, maybe even confuse you, but they're trying to block you basically. From seeing somebody face to face, possibly your divine masculine, because you're coming up as a divine feminine, so they probably don't want you to see your divine masculine face to face. They don't want you to unite with him, with this person. So this man gonna try to block you. And he gonna try to block you by like being in your house or coming to your house. You need to just raise the vibration. Maybe listen to some nice songs. Listen to some love songs, some uplifting songs, because I'm seeing you getting some type of emotional download. All right, just when you realize, like, hey, this King of Cups has low vibing energy, you're going to get like an emotional download to bring you back up. So it's good that you're walking away from it, because your higher self is saying, like, ew, this ain't it. Nah, their vibration is too low. I can't get jiggy with them. You're going to get some type of emotional download to bring you up out of that trashy energy. And then after that is like, just refuse whatever someone is offering you. Like you don't want nobody to poison you. You rather go thirsty. Like I'd rather be thirsty than to allow you to poison me. And you're going to be good, because if you be patient and you wait for the right person, the right information, you're going to be enlightened. Yeah, God is going to put you in a position that no man can take you out. You're about to be, like, your energy is changing. You could have been with this person, been dealing with this person, this water sign, and you could have been like integrating with them. God is separating you. You're not integrating with this person. Your energy is changing, because you're actually the complete opposite of this person. Or this energy is changing you to be the complete opposite of this person. Like you're all about your money. You're all about your coin. You're all about your health. King of coins. He has authority over the physical realm. So now you have authority. And yeah, so this man is going to try to latch on to you in order to block you from receiving messages, but I feel like block you from preparing. Because remember I said you're a high priestess. So being that you're a high priestess, spirit, God will tell you, oh yeah, somebody's gonna come and knock at your door. Prepare yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get ready this, or don't be home or whatever. This person is trying to stop you from preparing. They don't want you to pick up these messages, and they definitely don't want you to act on them. So it's not even about you picking up the messages, it's about you taking that step to act on it that they're trying to block you from. The Hierophant, G Willikers. G Willikers. Look at Divine Masculine. See, somebody's about to be bitter to the wrong person. Somebody's about to be mean to the wrong person. That's their karma. Whoever this is, it could be another woman. They're chasing off their divine masculine. I don't know how they chase that person off, or they're becoming corrupt. They're becoming some corrupt spiritualist. That's their karma. Like somebody's gonna stay in the dark. Like you're walking up out of it. They're not gonna follow behind you. They're gonna stay there in the dark, in the unknown, in some type of evil or whatever. They're just gonna stay in the dark. And they're gonna eventually embody it and be just a dark leader. If they can't be a divine masculine, then they're just going to be a dark masculine, or yeah, they just gonna stay on the dark side. Like, fuck it, I guess this is where I belong, because they can't follow you up out of it. They don't, I guess they don't have the willpower or whatever to come to the light. But you did. You started to resist and refuse their water, or you started to resist their knowledge. You started to reject it. And when you rejected it, it put you in a position to, like, you probably was thirsty. But it's like, you'll rather be patient. You'll rather make that sacrifice and be patient and be thirsty until God sends somebody to give you pure living water, right? Like, somebody's the opposite of Jesus right now. They are the opposite of Jesus. They may have like the gifts, but they taking that gifts across on the other side of the tracks, honey. They taking that gift to the dark side. You know, this is somebody that they want you to manipulate, and that's what I'm saying. You don't want to manipulate nobody. Somebody's trying to put you in the energy of being a magician to being like a manipulator, and you don't want to do that. Excuse me. And I feel like it's two people up against you. It's two people. I'm telling you, it's a King of Cups and a Queen of Swords. And these people is up against you. They trying to tag team you. They trying to tag team you. But you're struggling right now. I don't know. Five of Pentacles is like a struggle, but you're good. You could have went through a breakup as well. Like, yeah, get away from me type energy. But like God put you in a dope position, King of Pentacles. So I don't feel like you're broke or anything because the King of Pentacles out here. But you may just be struggling to do something. All right, like you're struggling to be a witch or something like that. Like somebody could be doing hella black magic on you, and you're like, nah, I don't want to. I'm not. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna tap into the dark side. I'm not gonna do evil. I'm not gonna do magic. I'm not gonna do no. But you're a witch, whoever you are, or you've mastered your energy. You could do Reiki or something like that, but you've mastered your own energy, and that's what you need to be proud of. Like, I don't know, I don't think this tower hit you. I don't feel like it fell apart, because like I said, you're at the King of Pentacles. At the end of the day, like, your energy changed and shift, and you, because you're the high priestess, you got out of dodge. Like, if there was a tower, you done been walked, the building could have came falling down. God been made you walk away from the building like 10 minutes before it even fell down, or an hour before it fell down. God already said, hey, leave this building right quick. And you was like, all right, because you're obedient. The high priestess is obedient. They don't question the Most High God. They just do whatever. In the middle of work, it could have been a work building. In the middle of work, God said, leave this building, go to lunch, and leave. Go far. And all of a sudden, you just like, yeah, I don't usually eat outside food. But I don't know. God said, go get some Panera bread. So let me go walk far, 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 far from my job to get this Panera bread. You get far, far, far from your job, that building collapsed. All due to your enemy probably put a little grenade in there or something, I don't know, and collapse that daggone building. Thinking they gonna get you. And you ain't even get God. Because God been done told you the plan. Knew the whole operation. So now it's like you struggle to project this energy, or like you struggle to be a witch or something like that. Maybe you're a goody two shoes. Maybe you're like, no, I don't indulge in that. That's the karma will come back on me. I get it because I'm the same way. But Spirit is saying you need to take esteem into that though. Like you need to be proud that you are a magical person. All right, you just don't use your magic for bad. That's what it is. You don't use your magic for bad. You use your magic to get bread. You could be, yeah, that King of Pentacles. You could be a Virgo or Earth sign or something like that. What is this? A Virgo, Capricorn, or with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could be one of those Earth signs. And you just like, you use your energy for bread. Like, I don't have no time to look at the next person's plate. Like, what's on your plate and what's in your kitchen is not feeding me. There's a saying that I love. It's called, what you eat don't make me shit. What you eat don't make me shit. You're focused on your own plate. You're focused on what you have. You're focused on your gifts, your talents, your skills, your own work, your own money, your own manifestations. And the way you manifest is like, you got to stay active. You're not the type that just sit there and manifest. You're the type that got to get up and make moves in order to manifest. In order to make things happen, you got to get up. All right? But your higher self is trying to tell you somebody's stealing from you. Somebody's lying to you. Right? Your higher self could also be telling you, listen, you need to move a little different. You need to switch up routes. If you usually take the West Wing, or if you usually take West Avenue, all right, now you need to start taking East Avenue. You know what I mean? You need to switch up something and do something different because somebody's trying to lie to you, steal from you. Your higher self is telling you somebody's trying to create a roadblock right now. They trying to make it hard for you. Yeah, so that way you may cry, you may be teary-eyed, or you may get this warning. Your higher self is like, nah, somebody trying to steal from you. They trying to lie. They trying to do something. And then you're going to get, or you're going to curse somebody out. You're going to get like a bad thought, or curse someone out. Use your word as a weapon. You may be using your words as a weapon. Or not receiving some type of message. Like somebody could be stealing messages, stealing letters. Oh, check your mailbox. That's a federal offense. Somebody could be messing with the mailman, trying to steal a check or something like that. Somebody could be trying to steal a letter, honey. You need to go paperless. So that way they can't steal it and you can always look online and get your paperwork. You need to realize somebody's an enemy and not to give them no food. Stop feeding your enemies. It's like a stray. Like you're feeding a stray person. That's why they keep coming back, because you keep on showing them love. Could be somebody in your past. All right, you need to tap into your memories or something like that. Just remember, like, yeah, I'm seeing, hold on. Oh, somebody, okay. If your enemies is coming from knowledge, it's saying to feed your enemies poison. Like, if your enemies is coming to drink out your cup, to feed them poison. Don't give them no information. Don't give them no knowledge. I don't care how long they claim they know you. It's like you need to pour onto yourself and keep your enemies out of your cup. Give them something else. Don't give them out of yours. Give them out of somebody else's garden or something like that. If you reconnect them with people from the past, don't give them none of your fresh anything. Because God gave you something brand new because you needed it. God gave you that cup of water because you needed it. Not for you to say, here, enemies, come on. God gave this to me. Come on, let's all drink it. No, that's the Holy Grail. That's the cup Jesus put his lips on. Everybody can't drink from Jesus' cup. You can't do that. I know you want to be generous. No, I'm just going to be generous. Jesus, you don't mind if everybody... No, Jesus minds. He minds. So your enemy is waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for, but they definitely waiting. One of them is waiting. They're coming towards you, though. All right? One of your ops is making moves, and they coming towards you. And they coming with confidence. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they're trying to attack your confidence. That's what it is. They don't like your confidence. They don't like your magic. They don't like your beautiful energy. That's what they about to attack next, your confidence and the fact that you know who you are, where you came from, where you going. You know who your partner is. They're going to try to attack you and your partner. If you got a divine masculine, they're going to try to attack your divine masculine before he could get to you. Or they're going to try to attack your divine masculine. You could have finished the twin flame journey, and they still trying to attack people that don't. It's over. You know what I mean? You done completed the twin flame journey. It's over. They still trying to attack you and your twin flame. Although everything is done. It's done. What's done is done. So they're going to try to attack your confidence, especially your heart chakra, the love that you have, your purity, your beauty. And I'm talking about energetically. I'm not even talking about physical beauty. I'm talking about like your energy. The fact that you can confidently walk down the street. Going to be attacked. Yeah. Self-esteem lowered. But you're receptive. You're still receptive. You're like, I know what you're doing. No matter what, you know, you're a high priestess. No matter what, you always going to prepare. And no matter what, you're always going to be receptive. Like you're a psychic. You could pick up on emotions. All right. You're not too far away from what King of Cups can do. Like, you're like, I can do that too. Maybe you know what I'm feeling and you may know my emotions, King of Cups. But as the Queen of Cups, you can do the same thing and you can master your emotions. Y'all both have emotional intelligence. Y'all both can sit around each other and not say nothing and not be rude and not like each other. That emotional state is similar. Like, you could tap in on a high level just like they could tap in on a high level. But you can go a little higher because you're divine feminine. So that's why they want to lower your energy. Just like in the movie The Golden Child. They could not touch that child because that child was too energetically, spiritually covered. So what they had to do was they had to lower that child's energy. How? By feeding them poison. Feeding that baby blood and oatmeal. Right? That's exactly what they did. And that's what they had to do in order to break down the his aura, cause holes in his aura, break down his aura, cause that energetic field to fall down, to weaken him. And that's what they're trying to do to you. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to break down that energetic field, feed you poison, so that way you won't have it, you won't be healthy, you won't have that spiritual protection. But what that child had, he had his own little leaves. He had his own little plants he had in his pocket. And that's how he fended and that's how he kept his spiritual energy up and raised. So someone needs to lower your energy because they can't come up to your level. And when they try to come up to your level, it's in the dark side. So this person's going to be like the Hierophant, yeah, but in reverse. That's like if you're the highest of the highs, if you have, if you're the leader of the highest of the highs, this person is the leader of the lowest of the lows. They can't even come. So they need you to calm down so that they can beat you up and keep you down. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. All right. You need to confuse something. You need to confuse the enemy emotionally. All right. You need to take whatever it is that's in your heart space, and you need to start working on it right now. Start manifesting it now. Start imagining yourself using your imagination, tapping into another dimension. Do whatever you need to do to raise the energy. I'm seeing the energy being raised, but without any help. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to play a song. This is like, this is just you detaching from this person. You need to raise your energy to detach from this person. It's like, I'm not seeing a group. You don't need to go to nobody. You don't need to dance and sing and nothing like that. You just need to like detach. So it's like if you're an eagle, you need to fly so high that person suffocates and they can't breathe. It's up to you now. It's up to you to detach and to walk away and you to find a way to do it. Like you gotta tap into a whole nother dimension because you're receptive when it comes to emotions and man, right? Because because like you can envision certain things, right? You're really good at like using your imagination, jumping from dimension to dimension, like choosing a life for you. You're good at like picking a reality and choosing it for yourself. And that's what spirit is guiding you to do. But it's like you have so many options. You know what I mean? Like if you want, you could be a bum. You're not gonna pick that one though. You know what I mean? But you have so many options. Like you're that powerful. You're that powerful. So let's see. Again, it's the same energy coming back out. Like you won, but you need to fight again. You need to be on defense. Don't let nobody sneak up on you because they're going to come back to sneak up on you. And you're going to have to like recognize that this is like a karmic energy. So try not to be in like repetition, even when it comes to the techniques that you use to fight. When it comes to the techniques that you use to fight, you need to even switch that up. You cannot use the same technique. You can't. If you just uppercut, 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 your enemy is going to learn that you uppercut and they're going to counteract that. Spirit is saying you need to do something different. Choose a different dimension. Choose something else to manifest some other reality. A good one though. You know what I mean? Or just switch up your tactics. If you use a jab, use an uppercut. If you usually hit with your right, hit with your left. Like you're gonna have to zigzag and switch it up on this motherfucker. I'm seeing 777. So you're gonna manifest something, all right? Something already manifested. Spirit wants you to take this, or you're gonna be given something. Spirit wants you to take whatever this is and to make it grow. All right, so you may be given like you was given something and you completed it, like you manifested something, you got something in your hand, something tangible, right? Whether it's a product or something, you need to keep going forward with this product. You may need to ask somebody from like to spend time with them. I don't see you doing that. I just see you really having something that you manifested is in the palm of your hands, and now you need to go and make it grow. The karma is hitting your person, not your person, but your enemy. Karma is hitting them right now. It's going to hit them fast, and it's going to hit them right now as we speak. So as we speak, this person is slowly becoming bitter. As we speak, this person is slowly stepping into a dark place. As we speak right now, beware, because this person is going to try to exchange energy with you. So that's why God is like, block off your energy. They're going to try to like project it. So they're going to like really try to project it like right now, or they're just going to try to project it. Maybe they may try to claim like you're the evil leader or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not me, it's you. Always trying to switch things up. This person wants to start over. Like, this is somebody that you done ended things with. They're waiting to start over. Like, but they got, I'm telling you, they have someone on their side. People out here jumping you and tag teaming you energetically. This person has somebody on their side, but only one of them makes moves towards you. Only one of them confronts you, or none of them. Like, one of them is supposed to be confronting you, but they're waiting. They're waiting to see if your confidence depletes. They're waiting to see if you get embarrassed. They're waiting to see if people just stop loving you, stop caring about you, stop admiring you. That's what they're waiting for. And but at the same time, they're trying to attack your confidence. Like, they're trying to attack it. But they're waiting to see results. They're like, damn, is it going to work? If I talk about collectives pinky finger, are they going to be like, oh no, you talked about my pinky finger ain't got no nail, or my toe pinky ain't got no nail, no nail, boo hoo, I'm so depressed now, I feel so unconfident, I lost my self-esteem. Like, somebody's so petty, but they're not hitting you with petty energy. They're not. Oh, look, wait, but they will. They going, but I don't know what it is, because I guess they couldn't hit you with the big uppercuts. So now it's gonna lead to being petty though, but they're gonna do something petty. They're gonna do something petty. It might be a text message. Send you a petty text message. They failed. Whoever this is, they failed, and they failed miserably. Ten of Pentacles. See, I told you something you manifested. You're going to take it and you're going to make it grow. You manifested something. You got something. Ten of Pentacles. It may be a baby mama, baby daddy, a whole bunch of money. Ten of Pentacles. You got it. You created something. You got it right there. God signed off on something for you. It was something that you was working on in the ethers, and you was at the Five of Pentacles. How you jump all the way to the Ten of Pentacles is wild crazy. And it's because you have faith. It's because despite everything that was falling apart around you, you did not fall apart on the inside. You have faith. That's it. So because you have faith, Ten of Pentacles, you get exactly what you want. Who is this in your energy? Oh my goodness. You got a soulmate here. We got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. This could also be you elevating, because you remember I said you was the Queen of Wands, like you mastered your energy. Now you're the King of Wands. You have authority over your energy. Like, you have authority over your energy, and that's what helped you gain this Ten of Pentacles. That's what helped you get this money. Okay, so the simple fact that you can foresee stuff, the simple fact that you could look back in hindsight, or you could like foresee what's coming. You could also look back in hindsight and see why things happened. Yeah, you're a spiritual worker, a witch, and you elevate to some type of spiritual leader. So now you're a spiritual. You went from mastering your own energy to being able to master energy for a group, or be able to heal a group. You could be a healer now. And now you can foresee things for a certain collective group. But look, what's this about? Your higher self is warning you again. Your higher self gonna be warning you again. Somebody could be in the dark night of the soul, or be careful about what people are telling you. Don't let anybody project their thoughts onto you. Because your higher self is saying, here go another attack. Here go another block. Or it's going to be one person out the group that's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. That energy is going to change. That energy is going to shift. You're going to change the energy. As soon as you feel projection, you're going to change the energy. You're going to move things around. You're going to make a shift. And it's because you have authority now. So now you can do big things with that energy. With this evolution. All right, you could be into sports, you could be an athlete. Woo! Wow. So you put yourself in a position to be able to not only get what you want, but to serve a community, like I said, but on a bigger scale. It's like you're the go-to person. You could be a female, but you're the go-to person. You may end up pregnant, all right, and birthing out a baby. Congratulations, if that's the case, right? But everything is working for you. Like, you changed the energy, you shifted something, and now you're sitting like really comfortably. You're in a position to take care of other people, to nurture them. You could be a nurse. Perhaps you are a nurse, or you just make like soul food. You could be a herbalist, hoodoo. You heal people with foods and herbs or something like that. But there's something special that you do. There's a position that God had put you in, and He said like you're a good mom, or you know what I'm saying. You're good to your community. You're a go-to female. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not a female, then you're a good nurturing man. You may have kids, you know what I'm saying, and you're tapped into your feminine energy and you know how to love your kids. You know what I'm saying? You're not saying, oh, I'm a man. Don't come over here and hug me, son. No, you're saying, son, yes, come give me a hug, especially if you're a single dad. If you're a single dad, it's important for you to still tap into that feminine energy, because a child need both their parents. They need both that masculine and feminine energy. But if any case that the mom can't be there, you can still hug your son. You can still sing songs to them. You can still comb their hair. You know what I mean? Give them a kiss on the forehead. You need to tap into your family. Well, I see you doing that if you are a man or a woman, whoever. I see you doing that. I see you being more loving. You cook. You're not saying, well, we just going to eat pizza every night because I'm a man. No, you're going to and men can cook better than women. Men can cook better than women. I will give that to you. That's all I would give to you. I'm not giving y'all nothing else except y'all can cook. Y'all need to be in the kitchen. Talking about a woman needs to be in the kitchen. In reality, majority rules that men can cook better than women. So being that majority rules, men should be in the kitchen. Y'all just so damn egotistical. Y'all don't want to wear the apron. There's some men out here that don't mind wearing the apron. And that's what I'm talking about. You're the type of person that's tapped into your feminine energy. Like, you don't care what nobody say. If your kids need to eat, baby, you're going to put on that apron and you're going to cook for your kids. And ain't nobody got nothing to say about that. All right? So it's like, yeah, you're in the energy of love, even if it's by yourself. Even if you're just vibrating there by yourself and you're not like readily waiting for a partner, you're in the energy of love. And because you're in the energy of love, it's like you're coming out like Big Mama. You know what I mean? Someone that people can go to and just, yeah, Big Mama, I needed that cornbread. You feed people stuff that's gonna stick to their ribs and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you, Big Mama. So shifting the energy has changed for you, because you went from being like a spiritual leader, helping people manifest or helping a group, You know what I'm saying? Leading a group through the darkness. Nine of Swords. Like you're leading you are a spiritual leader of the light, and you lead people through the darkness, and because of that, that shifts the whole entire collective energy, and it puts you in a place of being an empress, being a true empress with an empire. So that's dope. That's dope. It's working now. Whatever you're doing is now working. Spirit says you need to keep working. Go hard. Go hard or go home. Knight of Pentacles. You need to go towards your North Node. Now go towards your purpose. Whatever your purpose is, go in that direction. Continue to be hardworking. Also, be selective. Everybody is not part of your tribe, or everybody's not part of your family, your spiritual family, or your group. You need to now be selective about who it is that you need around you, all right, or who it is that you're serving. But Spirit saying is go out there and work. Even if as an empress, you got to work with your hands, you got to work hands on. That's okay. That's all right. All right. Also, you need to be aware of who's bonding to you, because now you're in bonding energy. You're in attractive energy. The Empress, she is the god of law of attraction. She really makes it happen. Forget the magician. The magician will go ask the universe for shit. Like, universe, I need this. Boom. How did you get that? I hustle. The universe work with me. The Empress, she's aligned with the Most High God. So the Empress and the Magician are similar as far as manifestation. But the difference is the Magician, he manifests for self. The Empress, she manifests for the Most High God. There's no selfishness in her. You know what I mean? She's vibrating on that level so that she can bring, a legacy down. And that's what it is. You have a legacy right now. You have a legacy. Yep. And then let's see what else. Now, whoever's against you may be a Capricorn, but they get into work though. I feel like they're starting to be disciplined. They're getting to work. They're trying to be like a good house mom and stuff like that. So whoever your enemy is, I feel like, shoot, they either trying to compete and get on your level, or they're starting to like take your advice. They're starting to be, this person may also try to take over your position, right? They may try to take like your group, or may try to say like, I'm the leader of this group, and they're not. Like, I don't know, this person just now started mastering the earth realm. Just started. They not even like, God didn't even put them in some position. They're about to put themselves in a position to usurp you, to try to take over your legacy. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're gonna try to kill you. Okay, the death card came out. They're gonna try to kill you. Because that's the only way somebody could take over your legacy. Because I'm like, how can somebody take over your legacy, like your business or your company? And I get it, they're trying to kill you. The death card. That they're going to be attacking your transformation, attacking your life. Basically, they want to kill you. That's what they want to do. That's the only way somebody could sit in your seat, because it's like your enemy is sitting here with the Queen of Pentacles, like trying to put themselves and squeeze themselves in your seat, like Goldilocks trying to fit in everybody's bed, like Goldilocks trying to sit in everybody's chair, like Goldilocks trying to eat everybody's porridge. Go home. Where's your parents? Why are you a blonde, curly haired girl in the woods by yourself? Like, where are your parents? This person's going to try to usurp and take over your legacy. How? You manifested it, and this person's going to try to kill you and take it. That's crazy. After you think God going to let that happen, after you don't put in all that hard work and bring something into existence, right? Whatever God told you to do, you brought it into existence. You did what you're supposed to do. You followed instructions. Now you have a legacy. There's a hospital that you done built. There's a shelter that you done built. Here goes somebody really trying to push you out of your throne by killing you. Now they're gonna try to off you, and then sit in your seat. Oh, goodness gracious. I see you taking a break. Okay, you're laying down, you're resting, you're taking a break, you're good. So you may feel it. Maybe you may feel it and it may come to you like tiredness, but not drainage. You may just be like, oh, I got this urge to take a nap. Let me take a nap. That's as far as the death spells go. Like, God is like, listen, sleep is the cousin to death, right? That's what Lil Wayne said. And death is a sister. Sleep is a cousin. What a fucking family picture. What he said? Celebration. Something like that. Paper chasing, tell that paper, look, I'm right behind you. Real G's moving silence like lasagna. I'm skipping a part, but yeah, he said, what he said? He said, life is the bitch and death is her sister. Sleep is the cousin with a fucking family picture. That's 6 foot, 7 foot. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch. Yeah. So it's like sleep is the cousin. So the farthest you want to go, is to sleep. That's the farthest it's gonna. You're like, oh, and you just take a nap. You go to sleep for an hour, wake back up. That was the death spell. That was the death spell, honey. Can't do nothing, and that was it. You just get up and you wake up and you go outside, and they see you, and they be like, it didn't work. It didn't work, and it's never gonna work. It's never going to work. Never, never, ever, 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 ever. Hello, Christ. I'm about to sin again. I said I love you to that man, but I'm not feeling him. I made a sugar spice connect cologne and cinnamon. Me and my bestie are the same like a twin in them. I'll be Michael Phelps or the brand deals that I'm swimming in. You can call me Dr. Evil cause I got many men invested in this pussy and this shit is being dividend. Slap a bitch, bitch slap back cause I'm feminine. All right, get like me. You can never, ever, never, ever, 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 ever be that bitch. Y'all listen to that by Flyer and the Boss. You wish. I love them too. They're so cute. They're so adorable. Like, but yeah, somebody's trying to take your place and they can never, ever, 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 ever. Like, do you know never? People don't understand the word never. Like, never, nunca, nada, no me diga nada. Like, you don't use nothing. Um, Finn. I don't know no other languages, but that's it. You cannot take this person. So what's going to happen is you just going to elevate so high, like I said, that these people can't breathe. You got to go higher because you ain't go high enough. Your imagination, you just said, I'm just going to imagine myself in a mansion. Child, they already did that. You're going to have to imagine yourself in heaven because that's exactly where they not going. That's exactly where it is. You just got to elevate. So I see you elevating. I'm seeing you elevating to the point of fame. You're famous. You want to wake up and go outside and be famous outside. People gonna be like, hey, especially to the people who are sending you the death magic. They want to kill you, honey. They want your life. They want to come and trample through. They want to usurp everything. If they don't want to kill you, they want to kill what you have. They want to kill what they don't have. I'm sorry. They want to, you get what I'm saying? Your ops want to kill what they don't have. It ain't about, you could have a car and they could have a car. They don't got a problem with that. They want to kill what you have and they don't have. So they want to kill the fact that you make money moves or you could have a car and they don't. They want your car to be totaled and destroyed because they don't have one. They want you to stop making money moves. They don't want you to have no legs. Because you keep making money moves and you keep going outside and you keep going here and you keep going to this bank and you're focused. They don't want you to have eyes. They don't want you to be focused because they're not focused. They don't want you to have a car because they don't have a car. They don't want you to make money moves because they don't have nowhere to make money moves too. They don't. Okay, they don't want you to have a shopping cart because they don't have a shopping cart. They don't want you to like be selective about what you eat and drink because they not selective. These are people that would eat the rooter to the tutor. They would eat something would drop on the floor and slide for 25 seconds because you know it's a 5 second rule. You could drop something and pick it up in 5 seconds. That rule is so stupid because what if you drop it in Dookie? The Dookie's on it. The first second that the thing dropped, the Dookie is on it. I hate the 5 second rule. It's so stupid because that 1 second that food touched the ground. What if your food fell in Dookie? That's why y'all gotta think. There's no such thing as a 5 second rule. You do not pick nothing up off the floor and eat it. Your enemies, not your people. Your enemies, these people, because you know how when you got an enemy in the black community, in the ghetto community, we like to say they go your best friend. We do that to our homegirls. When we know our homegirls don't like somebody and we see them, we be like, girl, they go your best friend. That's how we talk. So when I say your peoples, it's because the hood in me is still talking, right? Yeah, like they go your best friend. Your best your best friend be eating off the ground, girl. And you like, nah, I don't eat off the ground. You trying to pick up something and give it to me off the floor? No, it ain't no 3 second rule. It ain't no 5 second rule, no 3 second rule, because once your food falls in a pile of dookie, you telling me you got 5 seconds to pick it up and ain't gonna be no dookie on it? You's a damn lie. You a damn lie. I don't trust none of that. Only time I trust food on the floor is if it's in my house, right? And I know I mopped that day. If I know I swept and mopped and I drop a little olive, I'm gonna pick that olive up. If I know I swept, if I know I didn't sweep and mop that day, I'm gonna throw it right in the garbage though. Depending on how hungry I am, I might rinse it off. I might rinse that olive off. Okay, it's my house. But somebody's like, they eat anything, they read anything, they talk about anything, they ingest anything, and you're not that way. So being that you're like all Hasidity and all bougie, that's what it is. With the magician card, it's like you're bad and bougie. You're a different kind of magician. You're bad and bougie. All right. So being that you're bad and bougie, or they just like you're regular actually, you're actually common. Like, what you mean you don't eat nothing off the floor? Like, yeah, that you're just regular, you're common, but they seeing it as bad and bougie. Oh, you bad and bougie. You better than us? You don't eat pork chops no more? You better than us? Like they want that. They want that type of attitude. They wish they weren't scavengers. I'm telling you, these are bottom feeding scavengers. These are catfish. Catfish. I'm not talking about the catfish that trick you. I'm talking about the catfish that you keep in your fish tank because you know they eat doo-doo. They eat everything. They clean out your fish tank. This is that type of person. They think just because they clean out the dirt that makes them. No, you filled with dirt. I would never eat it. I wouldn't even eat a catfish no more. Catfish is good though. I used to have it back in the day. But now that I know what they eat and that they're bottom dwellers, it's like eating shrimp and lobster. All them bottom dwellers. All those is bottom dwellers. They roaches of the sea and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we still eat them. I don't know. It tastes so good with butter. But but you get what I'm saying. This is a bottom feeder, bottom dweller. Now, listen to what they jealous of now. Listen to what they want to end now. The Queen of Wands and King of Wands. Now, I said that was you evolving. But what if that's your soulmate? What if they ain't got no energetic partner? They can't energetically match with somebody. Like, you're mad attractive. Queen of Wands, she's mad attractive. She can get whoever she wants. She can get your man, her man, a man, a husband, her husband, your husband. She's attractive like that. You know what I'm saying? So they want your attractiveness. They want your confidence. They want your energy. They want to, if they don't have it or they feel like they don't have it, these people everybody have the ability to get everything that they want. But when you're dealing with people who have a mindset that's a impoverished mindset, you can't tell them that. Excuse me, they're gonna be like, oh no, I live in the ghetto, I'm broke, I got this type of job. And you're complacent with it. You don't even want to go nowhere. You just let life beat you up and that's it. Like, damn, yes, I guess this is my life. So they mad because you're attractive. You have this attractive energy about you. They want that attraction. They don't see that they have the opportunity to get it themselves. So they want to, and they can't take yours. So they want to just end it. They want to end it all together. All right. And then on top of that, like you're a spiritual leader. And I feel like this King of Wands and Queen of Wands, I feel like that's a soulmate connection. So it's like you have a soulmate connection with somebody. You have an energetic connection with somebody. They want that too. They want to kill you. They want to kill that person too. They don't want you to be happy. Don't want you to be happy, honey. Dang. But you elevate past all that. You become famous or you just have some type of integrity. Like, I'm just not going to deal with that. I'm not, you going to keep pressing on because you know how the death magic is going to come to you? It's going to come to you in like tears. So you're going to get a warning. Because you're a high priestess, you're going to get a warning first. So if you get like this feeling to cry, that's the most that's going to happen. It's like one teardrop. And that's it. Like their magic, I'm not gonna say their magic does not take effect. It like, but it just doesn't work. It's like what? It's like if somebody threw some dust up in the air. What they call that? Goopers dust or gophers dust. Okay, let's say I don't really know what that is. I just heard of it, but let's just say like they threw some dust up in the air. This dust, or they tried to sprinkle it over you, over your head, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just think of some wacky television show where someone is on the first floor out the window and you're standing underneath the window and they're mad goofy sprinkling stuff over your head and the audience is laughing because you're not realizing it. Just think of some goofy TV show like that, right? They sprinkling this dust over your head. This is kill a man dust. Kill anybody dust. It usually work on everybody. They sprinkling over you. The most that happen is you sneeze. That's it. You achoo. Ooh, what was that? And then you walk away, untouched, unscathed, and protected. And it's like, damn, this dust is the killer dust. It's killer man dust. It's supposed to kill you, so they sprinkle it over their friend. Their friend drop dead immediately. But for some weird reason, when it comes, so I'm not saying like you're not being affected by it. Like you might sneeze, achoo, woo, what was that? And that's the only result that they get. That's the only result that these people will get. You might cough a little, achoo, ooh, God bless me. Literally though, literally, you're blessed by the Most High God. Literally, you're protected by the Most High God. Literally, God just keep making you evolve, making you elevate. So they put the little dust over you and didn't even work. You thought it was black pepper. Like, ooh, somebody sprinkling back black pepper. You seasoning chicken up there? Oh, okay. And you walk away. They may even be happy because you sneeze. They may be like, oh shoot, she sneezed, he sneezed, and you don't collapse. No, bro, you were supposed to die. You were supposed to die and you didn't. You just sneezed because somebody sprinkles that song over your head. Someone sprinkles that song over your head. I'm done. I am so done. Oh, look at the interference. Damn, they not stopping. Somebody is mad. Somebody is mad. Like as soon as you walk away, there's more interference. Like somebody's gonna try to block you. If somebody's spirit is saying somebody bothering you, confuse. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but just confuse them. You ain't even gotta lie. You confuse the enemy. You could be like, your friend, your fake friend could be like, girl, you coming with me to so and so? Yeah, I'm gonna come with you. And then like 10 minutes later, be like, you know what? I'm not even gonna go. All right. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Nah. I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna like start confusing your enemy. You know you ain't going, but just confuse your enemy. Block. And I'm not saying block them, but block them out your business. Girl, what you about to go do today? I don't know. I might go to the grocery store. I might go to the zoo. But I was really thinking about going to my homegirl house. But I don't know. I was trying to go to this pool party. But if they not having this pool party, I think I'm going to walk up the hill to the park. But I don't know. They having some type of event. I don't know. I might get my nails done. Just say all of that. They ain't gonna know nothing. Like what is she what are you doing today? I don't know. They don't know. You done named 10 million, 11 things. Confuse your enemy. That's what you need to do. You're not obligated to telling no motherfucking body who's trying to kill you the truth. Okay, you don't have to tell them, confuse them. Okay, you don't have to necessarily lie, but just start naming all the stuff that you really want to do that day. Damn, I was thinking about going horseback riding, but if I can't go horseback riding, then I probably just go to the petting zoo. But I don't know, my homegirl having some type of event, but I don't know if I'm gonna go to that event because like they ain't gonna know what to say. They gonna report back like, so what is Divine Feminine doing today? What is Collective doing today? I don't know. She may go horseback riding. She may go to a friend's event. She may go catch some turkeys. It's none of y'all business. So confuse your enemy. Don't tell them nothing. Tell them nothing and everything at the same time. Tell them everything you about to do. What you cooking, girl? I don't know. I may put some lamb chops on the grill, but I don't know because the chicken sitting here thawing out. But I got some hamburger meat. They ain't gonna know shit. What did you cook? What you ate? They ain't gonna know. Where you went? They ain't gonna know. How much money you got? They ain't gonna know. No, no, no. You're not gonna know my business. Confuse your enemy. Confuse the enemy. Period. Block them. Block the ones that's trying to block you. Because it's like as soon as you elevate and become famous, or as soon as you gain this integrity with this world card, or as soon as you're world renowned or whatever, as soon as you accomplish and pass something, then here they go back in your face again. Here they go trying to interfere with that. Like they are out of their league. They can't even breathe around you. Suffocate them. Suffocate them with confusion. You want to follow me and be in my business so much. What you know about any celebrity? Do you know what Janet Jackson is doing right now? No. Nobody knows what any of these celebrities, real celebrities, is doing right now today. Unless they post it. And you need to leave it like that. You could be laying in your bed, but then you done posted a party that you went to a week ago. Guess what? They gonna think that you're at that party right now. Confuse your enemy. Even as a content creator, I could schedule something to post at 6 a.m. and a goofy person will think that I'm up at 6 a.m. posting something. The only time you really see or really know what's going on is when a celebrity go on live or go live. Other than that, you can schedule certain things. So you can schedule something at 6 o'clock in the morning. People think that you up 6 o'clock in the morning. No, you're asleep. You're asleep. Confuse the enemy. Confuse the enemy. So yeah, you're gonna be guided out of this situation, especially out of this confuse. If they trying to like block you or interfere with you, you're gonna be guided out of the interference. That's that. They may even try to come and argue with you. You're like, ain't nothing, just confuse them. Be like, you know what, you're right. But hold on, now that I think about it, you might be wrong, no. But you know what, I do agree with the fact that you said this. But you know what, I really didn't like the fact that you said that. But you know what, like, just if they try to argue with you, ain't no argument. It ain't no argument. Because we do not care. These are nobodies. This is the time for you to play. Like, play in their face. The same way they seriously trying to kill you, play in their face. Play right in their face. Since they want to interfere in your business, they want to stop you from working. They want to stop you from building, whether you're working on yourself or you're working on your craft, your talent, your gift, your business. They want to stop. They don't want you to keep going. They don't want you to have a flow. They don't want you to be consistent. That's it. So now they want to try to come and talk to you. And when they come and talk to you, guess what? Everything is yes and no at the same time. Possibly a little bit maybe. That's it. Yeah, these people, they, oh man, this could be a Libra. So these people gonna get karma. They may go to jail. All right. If somebody keep harassing you, just call a popo. You might even become a police, or you're related to police, or you know a police officer or something like that. But yeah, these people might have to go to jail, and then you just don't care, and that's the result. Like, okay, you want to still keep harassing me? Okay, then just go to jail. I feel like their karma is the fact that they're just gonna be single or something like that. Not even single, but they're not gonna have no real commitment. If this is a feminine, she's not gonna be a real divine feminine. If this is a masculine, he's gonna be like an evil masculine or something like that. Their hearts are gonna get devoured at the end of the day. Whatever that means. That's what Spirit said. Their hearts are gonna get devoured. So they're probably just gonna be bitter people and stay on the wrong side of the tracks. That's it. And then after that, that's it for them. They're gonna get karma, and it's gonna be enough karma that they're gonna leave you alone. But you're gonna, now that you elevated to a new level, and you're not telling these people what floor you're on. You're not gonna give them no inkling of a. Tell them I'm on the 6th floor and you really on the 26th floor. You know what I mean? That's what you do with them, and that's how it's going to end. It's going to end with them being left in some type of confusion and their hearts being devoured. They're going to have a bitter heart forever. All right, or until they get up out the dark side or whatever the case may be. You can always walk towards God. There's never a time where you're not going to be able to repent. So until these people repent, they they're going to be, their heart is always going to be devoured. They're going to have injustices. They're never going to get justice. All right. Now, I'm not going to keep going, but I am going to warn you of this, because the next card that I pull has nothing to do with these people. I feel like you'd already conquered these people, but every level, every new level, there's going to be a new devil. And then that's what's coming into your next is a brand new devil. This one you're not going to recognize. You're going to feel the energy, but it's brand new. So you're not going to recognize it. But you're going to feel it. You're going to know that something is off. You're going to be like, nah, something don't feel right. And if somebody's trying to attach themselves to you, it's the devil in your energy now. It's a brand new devil. I don't know if it's the devil or just a brand new demon. You know what I mean? A brand new challenge. So you're going to feel this energy. And when you feel this energy, son, your higher self is going to say, get to work. Nah, work for real. Just mind your business and work. Like your higher self is going to be like, turn around and work. Now it's time to work, 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 work. You're going to have to work OD hard, because the devil is like, oh, word? You beating my soldiers? Oh, I'm going to have to come up on the scene. And you're going to feel it immediately. And you're going to hold up your boundaries immediately. You're going to be out. You're going to run. And where you're going to run to? Work. Let me tap in. Let me do this. Let me make sure this is set. Let me work on my gift. Let me make sure I got 8,000 mittens to sell. Let me make sure all my T's is lined up. You're going to start to get on focus mode when the devil pop on the scene. Okay? Because that King of Cups and that Queen of Swords, oh yeah, that King of Cups and that Queen of Swords, they tried to sprinkle death dust on you that did not work. Sad, pathetic, and pitiful. And the devil did not like that. So the devil like, okay, I'ma pop on the scene now. You know, like somebody called their little ghetto mama. Somebody called their little ghetto mother. You know, somebody called their little toxic mama on you. Or their little toxic daddy. And somebody called their and this is their father. Somebody's father is the devil. Somebody, and they're gonna try to like get into your energy. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it right off the bat. You're gonna be like, nah, get to work. And you're gonna get to work. And then you're about to get a miracle. You're gonna work yourself into a miracle. Like there's some blessing coming down with the star card, or you work yourself into like that celebrity that you are. You just, you work yourself into being a humanitarian where you could give back. You work yourself into restoration, rejuvenation, healing. You start working on yourself. So once again, whenever there's an opposing energy, all it does is light a fire under your ass to get back to work. That's it. You don't try to challenge nobody. You just go back to, let me go back to my plate. Oh, it makes you want to go back to your plate heavily. You like, oh, the devil on the scene. Yeah, let me get back to work. And then you get to work so much that like the star card, some miracle pops down. Like God done heard your prayers. He done seen what you was making. You was building something up or posting something up. He's seen that, and now God is like, all right, here you go. I'm pouring down back onto you. Here's a miracle, something that you didn't even know was going to happen. Here's a blessing. All right. You also have a healthy mind. You work yourself into a healthy mindset. Like there's nothing wrong with you mentally at all. And then you're going to have some type of special encounter on top of that, a love encounter. You're going to fall in love. You're going to work so hard that you're going to have a spiritual or a high level encounter with someone. Could be like an alien, angel, ancestor, but you're going to have an encounter with a person. You're going to fall in love. You're going to fall in love. And I feel like you wasn't even looking for no partner. Like that devil going to detach from you early. As soon as you put in all that work, that's it. This angel or this star card came in and clipped it. I don't know if you elevated past it or it just clipped it. Like I'm not seeing no swords and no scissors to even get the devil out your life. It's just that you just went to work, you prayed. That's what it was. You just kept praying and praying and praying and praying and praying, and you done prayed a freaking relationship into your energy. Or like, or people just seeing eye to eye with you. Like you made it to the fifth dimension. You made it to an energy of pure love, a pure, straight, 100% love. But you need to shut up after that. After you get into a relationship, you need to shut up. Don't say nothing about, don't. Matter of fact, what relationship? Who? You got into a relationship? No. Okay. That's how much you need to not say nothing about it. As soon as you get your man, as soon as you get your woman, as soon as you get with your divine partner, do not be like, hey y'all, Smokey back here taking it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because your enemy right there waiting. Like they need to know what to attack next. I'm telling you, this is a soldier for the devil. So when they couldn't defeat you, that's when the devil popped up. And the devil couldn't defeat you because when the devil came through, you just started, that just prompted you to work a million times harder. So you defeated the devil. Guess what? Because I don't know, these people are crazy. Like they never stop. Guess what? So your enemy now is like, what do you want me to do, master? What you want me to do next? It's either that or your enemy starts to go to God. Now your enemy wants to repent because not only did you defeat their death magic, but you defeated the devil too. So I'm pretty sure your enemy wants to repent right now. Now they like, okay, where do I go? What do now they want to give an offering? Ooh, I don't know if they're giving this offering to the devil or to God, because what kind of offering is this? Don't think that you could offer the devil the same thing. I mean, don't think that you could offer God the same thing that you could offer the devil. Yeah, don't be out here trying to offer the devil stuff and then try to give it to God. God don't work that way. He don't work that way. He don't want whatever you be offering the devil. He don't want that, I'm sure. They want to repent and they want to give an offering to God, honey. All right. If you got some type of opportunity, these people still want to destroy your opportunity, but I feel like they on the verge of repenting. You're standing up for yourself. I see you standing up for yourself. Be careful about responding to these people because you're above them. So why are you even responding? Somebody could be trying to tap into your, like, they be, I don't know, some type of opportunity or a coin. They might try to give you something. Like, their next attack is like asking you if you want this $10, you want this $100, you want this crumb. You're about to bark on them, and you're not even going to say much. I don't want no damn crumb, and that's it. Like, what? Dang, scared myself. Scared myself. You might just say that like you're tired. Like, I see you standing up for yourself because somebody's trying to offer you a crumb. They like, do you want this? They don't know what to do next, or maybe this is their way of trying to repent with you. You don't want their offer. You don't want their offer. It's not about the forgiveness of it, but somebody dead just try to kill you, and you forgave them, but you don't want nothing out their hands. I don't want nothing out your filthy hands after you just tried to kill me. You just tried to kill me. Like, get out of here. Anyway, so I see you being real serious about that. Okay, but you gotta be straightforward. Don't try to like, just be straightforward. All right, I'm seeing you healing people. I see you healing yourself and healing other people. That's what you need to do now. All this stuff is over. You already awakened. All right, you already awakened. You're gonna get some type of spiritual download, spiritual knowledge, some type of awakening. So you're getting blessed. That's all. That's it for you. The only thing that can happen for you is spiritual elevation after spiritual elevation after spiritual elevation after blessing after miracle. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. You're just growing spiritually. You're just learning. You're still on the path. You're still following your calling. Like, God called you and you're still on the phone with the Lord. Like, yeah, what's next? Yeah, they tried to pray. They tried to send an offering to me, not even to God. They tried to send an offering to me, son. Yeah, Lord. I I stay woke. I ain't falling asleep. Yeah, that's crazy. I told them to go to God. They tried to come to me with a crumb. Imagine what they got for you, Lord. Yeah, these fools. Alright, so what's their karma? What's the end of the story? They finna be alone and by themselves. No money, not independent, always relying on somebody, always codependent on somebody. They're never gonna make ends meet. They're never gonna stand on their 2 feet. Oh damn. They could just gonna be alone? Yup. Alright, Lord. Catch you next time. Alright. Click. You got direct dial to God. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna stop it right there because anything else is like, you're good. You're Gucci. Yeah, they salty. I knew it was a Pisces. I knew it was a Pisces. I knew it was a bottom dweller. The moon card came out. They want to, there's some type of illusion surrounding this person. They want to confront you. And they're going to, and I don't know. It's like they still attacking your money or they going to come towards you. Now this person wants to get to know you. This is somebody that don't even know you. Now they want to get to know you. Or they want to be a part of your friend group. This person trying to switch sides. But I don't think they can. Yeah, no, they can't. Y'all energies is not going to mesh. There's no reconciliation here. And then the last card is you receiving some type of vision. Like, so let me get the angel card. So the last card is some angel, some type of angel. All right, you could be an earth angel. I don't know. Mental power. All right, so there's some mental power an angel's going to bestow on you. His name is Yay. Oh my goodness. Yalel. Yalel. Anyway, he's angel number 58. So 58 is significant. 5 is significant. 8 is significant. 13 is significant. 4 is significant. This angel helps improve your mental state. So they trying to attack your mind. This angel helps heals your eyes. I told you somebody wanted your eyes. And then I say that somebody literally wants your eyes. Like crazy. Protects against sorrow. They want you to be depressed. Free you from trauma. Oh, they want to trauma bond and and put you through trauma and surprise you and shock you. This angel also helps you let go. This angel helps you love. Okay. Venus is associated with this angel. So I told you that's who you were. Remember, you were turning into like the Empress, a being of love that manifests. And then bravery. So you finna be brave and bold. You're gonna need all that energy to deal with these fools. God who hears the generation. So yeah, you're part of that generation. You're part of the generation that God can hear. Because there was a generation that God couldn't hear. Remember, that's why Jesus came around. Because for 400 years, he ain't sent no prophets. Nobody could prophesy. So if you're prophesying now, it's because God is allowing it. He hears you. Now is the time to speak to God. Because not that God never heard you, but he wasn't answering people back then. At one point, he wasn't answering people. When Jesus came about, he wasn't answering people. That's why Jesus had to come. Because it was like dark ages at that time. All right, y'all. That's been your reading for today. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to check out the chat right quick. We got Front Page Fables. What's up? Welcome in. We got Here the Car. Welcome. We got Rafael Mantia. Welcome. Maverick. Welcome. Keith Jones. Welcome. Steezy Christie. I don't know if you said hi or AI. And John 3:16. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Amen. Text made YB. Cut the harlotry. What? What does that even mean? Brandon Farrow said A1. Okay. Tabitha Lofton said, damn. Oh, Gloria said, for some women in the world, shaking their ass on social media is all they have in life. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't disrespect nobody. People, I just like people being honest. Be yourself and be honest. Be authentic. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not the judge. Let God be the judge. People do what they do for a reason. You know what I mean? I just don't watch it. That's it. Ecclesi me, the Holy Grail. Toy play. You don't have any ops? Ow, good for you. That means you're not doing nothing. Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing. Or am I? No. Amina Lifestyle. What's up, Amina? Who else we got? Who else joined us? Who else? King Lou TV. God bless you as well. Okay, let's see. Well, I don't know what your name says, but Icicle Me, Ecclesi Me, ECC Me. I don't know. You said try to reach the 13th dimension. I don't even know where I heard of the 12th, but I think it's like 20 something dimensions. And I tried to like study them, but they all seem the same to me. It's either they just say dream, universe, and like it's just different words, so all the same thing. Um, you said with the glory, the whole universe wipes out. A nice product and all you reversing agent. Okay. Anybody else? Jeff West Bay, what's up? You said you need someone to love on before the holidays. You need to love on yourself. Love on yourself. Wait, Amina said, "Oh, I just stopped breathing." Wait, see red flags when I move. I have been crying today without sad thoughts. It's not your energy; it's projection. Feeling humble and grateful. You see the path. Healing with herbs. Good. Thank you. Everything's so true. You're welcome. When you heal with your herbs too, you know what I did yesterday? I brewed my tea yesterday because I had put like some water, and it wasn't cold water. It was just like I just bought it. So it was just delivered. So it was like not really room temperature, but it was still like kind of cold for maybe outside. But if it's cold, it's okay. I wouldn't recommend. Actually, I wouldn't even recommend warm water. I would say use cold water and then let it warm up. But I sun brewed my tea yesterday. So what you do is like you just place like your cup or whatever. Put your tea, put your water, and I put lemon, and I just let it sit out under the sun. And within like an hour, it brewed, and then I drank it like that. So I sun brewed it. I don't know why. I sun brewed it because I wanted lemon water, and you have to leave the lemon in the water to sit, so it can incorporate. But I said, let me just throw a tea bag in there because what clears your face is like cucumber and lemon, and what's better than using it on your skin topically is to ingest it. So if you're into your herbs, that's dope because you're literally ingesting your medicine and creating it and making it a lifestyle. And that's how you heal yourself. When my divine masculine was around, I was vegetarian, and I stopped eating a lot of these poisonous foods, and I saw that my face cleared up. If I got a pimple, it would disappear within like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? And so I'm trying to get back into that routine. So yeah, you could also sun brew your teas if you don't feel like, and just let it sit. And then it's like a natural, you get some energy from the sun because we partially witches, so we like all that energetic stuff. Like, yes, sun energy. Because y'all think that these planets and stuff don't affect y'all. How can the planets and stuff not affect you? Without the sun, there would be no life on Earth. Without the sun, things wouldn't grow. So you think that without the sun, like the sun gives you a suntan, plants grow towards it. If you leave a plant on one side of your house and say like the sun is shining on that one side, all your plants will start leaning to that side. Like they're living creatures and they reach towards the sun. That's why plants grow up, because they're growing towards the sun. That's creepy. That is so creepy. They are literally living beings and they love the sun. So for you to think that the sun does not affect everything, so you take your brew and you sit it out in the sun and let it sun brew. And you drink that beautiful energy, that sun energy and all the natural herbs. I use raspberry. I think I use raspberry because I like raspberry is good for the uterus. So yeah. And then you can sun brew it and you don't have to like keep boiling stuff. Because I don't have a teapot. So I said, let me just sun brew this thing. Because, there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm glad. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. Amina, thank you for the floating heart. I was about to put my hands in front of the screen, but you can't see. KUNTZ. All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your negative comment. I appreciate it. Oh my God, it affects me so much. I'm just gonna go and run and crawl and under a rock. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. LB for life. Hi. Yeah, I'm in New York. That's why I got the New York background, because it's where I'm from. It's my home. I'm in New York. New York City. Big kahuna. Jesus calls on us to meet and serve him. Yes. And that's why I'm doing Jesus's work. Remember what Jesus did? He said, we're going to do it too. And that's what I'm out here doing. Are you doing it? No. D-Train. Why does God need money? I don't even know why God need money for. I don't know. I think it was people that invented money. Because what Jesus said, he said, whatever Caesar's, give it back to Caesar. So I don't be caring about money. But I don't know why God need money. I think it's people that feel like they need money, because God never said that you needed money, right? Remember in the beginning, before Adam and Eve had messed everything up, God was like, yo, everything, yo, you don't gotta do nothing. Just eat the fruit, son. And Adam and Eve messed that up because they didn't realize outside them gates was horror. And then that's what happened. Then God was like, oh, word? You want to disobey? Now, Adam, guess what you're going to do? Ain't nothing going to grow unless you put your hands in the soil. Damn. They had it good in the Garden of Eden. It was already a garden put there where fruit just growing. They had to do nothing. They didn't have to do nothing but cartwheels. You get what I'm saying? They had to do nothing. They had to do nothing but it be what God said. Be fruitful and multiply. They ain't have to do nothing but be fruitful and multiply. They done messed that up. Now, Adam got to be out here tilling the ground just to get a freaking plant, just to get a potato. Adam gotta, Adam gotta put his hands in the dirt. That's crazy. And go through pain and stuff like that. We was chilling. We didn't know nothing about none of that until they done ate from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Like, dang. Anyway. So I don't think God needs money. God don't need nothing. Like, God don't need us for nothing. God do not need us. If he want, he could slap this little planet like a fly, like a little tick, and then keep it moving and not think twice because he's the creator. Okay? He's the creator. Imagine you writing a poem. You writing a poem and you don't like it, you crumble it up and you throw it away. Like, you're the creator. Nobody's saying, "Oh my God," but the words on the paper. Oh my, you're the creator. So what? The words on the paper might feel hurt because us as people, we be feeling hurt. We be like, "Oh my God, God took a life and what?" Because he crumbled it up. He said, "This is no good." No, threw it away. He the creator. He's the writer. He's the creator. He could do whatever he want. So why would he need money? He even wrote that. He said, "Hey, make some horrible people make money." The end. He wrote it. God wrote it. He wrote it. Sure, he definitely don't need no money. You don't need no money. Sure, you need to realize that. All you need is God. What up, J Math? What's up? I love on myself all the time. I bet. So yeah, I got the cucumber in there. I do. I got the cucumber in there. I bought some plantains, some tomatoes, some avocado, some cucumbers, some lemons, and some limes. I got a few of those because I was making me a little Spanish meal. I like my little ensalada and my avocado and my. I made some pork chops. I did make pork chops. I eat pork chops. I did. I don't normally buy pork chops, but I had the taste for like the pork chop, but fried the Spanish way, like no flour, just straight seasoning, and then you just fry it. Oh my God, it came out so good. Came out so good. The food is too contaminated here. It is. It's contaminated everywhere. First of all, if it don't have seeds, it's because they want you to be codependent on these grocery stores. So now they don't have no seeds. You already know, so that you can't replant it. And then everything is GMO. So it don't even get old. I had bought 2 brands of garlic cloves already peeled. The one brand, which was, I think it was the store brand, like how the store gives you the grocery store can like make its own little buckets of garlic, but it was the commercial brand. It was the name brand one that did not mold because I accidentally bought both tubs of garlic cloves because I was going to price check it, but they be moving so fast that I forgot the price check and she ended up ringing me up for both of them. So I'm like, forget it, because I love garlic because garlic, it protects you from colds and stuff like that. You won't get sick and or nothing like that. So I didn't mind having 2 tubs of garlic. I love garlic that much. Now, after like 2 weeks, I went and looked at both of the tubs of garlic. One was just like how I bought it, and the other one was molding. So I called my daughter. I was like, which one is the real garlic and which one is the GMO garlic? She was like, the one with the mold is the real garlic. I was like, yup. And these store places, you don't even know. But I didn't, maybe it was written on there and I didn't see it. But who's expecting garlic cloves to be GMO? Why y'all genetically splicing garlic? Like, leave it alone. It's enough garlic. It's enough. you don't, I don't need my garlic to last forever. I don't need that. I don't mind food rotting. I don't mind it. The hell? You know what I mean? So I don't know. The food everywhere is just poison, and maybe certain communities is that way, like what they, not genocide or something like that, or no, not genocide. Yeah, genocide, something like that. I don't know. I don't like to say too many big words, but they trying to kill the people. They just trying to kill the people. Okay, that could be a collective thing like that. Like, instead of one person trying to kill you, it's like somebody in a high position, whoever deals with the food, just trying to distribute it in certain areas, and it's trash. So, gentrification, like they trying to make people move or kill them off, and as soon as you move and they get the area the way they want it and it's gentrified, that's when they're going to start putting in the Whole Foods is all of a sudden going to be there. That's what they did to 125th Street in Manhattan. They made sure they move all the black people out. It's barely, 125th Street back in the day was African Central. It was like so African American, just so cultural, ethnic. It was it was real, just had like a lot of African culture to it. They sold the dashikis, the different handmade purses, all up and down 125th Street. It was so Afrocentric. You love it. You just fit right in, and people are so friendly, and you just hear the drum. And you just walking down the street, buying little jewelry, little African jewelry. It was a whole vibe. The incense blowing now is all whitewash. It's Whole Foods is on the corner. We got a Kmart and a TJ Maxx and a JC Penney. Like, what the hell? What the helly? What the helly on? What the helly on say? And really, it's like it's probably like only 20% Afrocentric now. It's probably only 20%. You should probably see one corner where they got shea butter on a table and incense. And, but we still frequent there. Like, the black people still walking up and down there. I haven't seen a lot of white people there, but I haven't visited in a while. But yeah, they're going to try to move you out and then move and raise the property price, raise the property value by bringing in better stores and better people. Yeah. So anyway, not you saying the swan is delicious. It's okay. I don't really eat it all the time, but I do eat it occasionally, and I make sure I cook it really good because I be scared. Jerry Fisher. Good morning, Jerry. The Romans crucified Christ and then declared Christianity a religion. Look at that. Look at that. But that's, remember the 48 laws of power? They said that they do that. They said that they take like people, kill them, and then worship them. Remember they said that? I couldn't read that book because I couldn't read that stuff about Jesus. They use him as an example. And back then I was like too sensitive when it came to Jesus. Now I'm open-minded because I read the Bible and I know who Jesus is. But yeah, and then they declare Christianity a religion. Look at that. That's what they want to do. They want to take over your energy and get credit for it. Kill you and get credit for what you do. That's wild. Jerry Fisher, God is good all the time. Jerry Fisher, look, good people talk. I like garlic mouthwash. Yeah, they got that too. I think that's the new Uganda. Well, I don't know. You said Purdy. New York is Purdy. Yeah, AI did this for me. I typed in on AI and I was like, oh, that's what somebody said, AI. Oh, that's why they kept on saying AI. Because I'm like, why they saying AI? I am a real person. Like, what are y'all talking about? Do I sound like AI? No, the picture is AI. I went to my AI thing and I typed in, give me a sunrise in New York City. Because that's what's happening over here. I'm in New York and the sun is rising. So and y'all wasn't going to see me today, so that's what I typed in. So yeah, it definitely is AI because none of them buildings look like that. Yeah, but it does look like that though, but just not that exact placement. You know, like that building is not over there, but it is a rendition of it for those who's not from New York. But I guess two people from New York must have came in and was like, that's an AI. Okay, thank you. Like, who are you telling? Are you telling the person who went on the AI? Why are you telling me for? Like, I don't know my stuff. Like, maybe they trying to tell y'all, like, it doesn't matter. I just needed something pretty for the background because y'all wasn't going to see me today. Somebody said, that's AI. Like, oh my God, it is? I didn't go to Meta AI. I go to Meta AI. I didn't go to Meta AI and type in, give me a sunset over New York skyline. Oh my God, thank God you told me that because I thought I took a picture of the sky and then put, child. I was like, it was like AI, AI. Okay. Live, love, you good. Lamb tastes delicious though with some mint and other herbs. Mm, I bought some lamb chops one time, and when I opened the pack, it smelled so rancid. And it's not because it was bad. It's just because the lamb chop has a smell. If somebody was to cook it first and give it to me, I probably would eat it. But if I have to like, you ever walk past a butcher? When you walk, it has a gamey smell. It's not supposed to. I guess it's supposed to smell like that, but it has a very strong gamey, raw, shitty smell. Smells like bird shit. I'm gonna be honest. I don't fuck with lamb chops because it smells like the butchers. And I bought one. I opened it. That smell made me throw it away. I couldn't do it. But I think my mother used to make lamb chops back in the day, which was, and when she made them, it was good. But me I didn't know she had to go through that though. I didn't know they smelled because I wasn't in the kitchen while she was cooking. You just boom, lamb chops. Yay! Oh shoot. We living it up. We eating lamb chops. We eating lamb chops. Y'all still eating chicken wings. We eating lamb chops. But when I started cooking myself, I bought a pack off of Amazon and got it delivered. Child, when I cut that Ziploc thing open, woo! Smell like seagulls. Smell like seagulls and geese. Matter. Fecal. Smell like fecal geese matter. I can't do it. I can't do it. But anyway, I'm glad you guys attended my live. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Okay? I'm out.